Hey guys, it's Colin here at etrailer, and today we got a 2014 Volkswagen Passat. So we're going to go ahead and do a test fit of these Titan chain diagonal cable snow tire chains. Now the tire size on our Passat today is 235/45 R16. Now you do want to check the tire size on your Passat, make sure that these chains will fit. If you don't know where to find that, it's on the sidewall of your tire. Just look around the entire perimeter of it. You'll see three numbers, which is a 235, a slash, and then two more numbers, which is the 45 of this tire, and then an R, and then two more numbers, which is R16 on this tire. Now having a set of cable chains is actually a pretty good idea for if you live in an area where during those winter months you may get a couple of snow or ice falls a year. Not that many though, definitely not something I would recommend for everyday use. If you live in an area where during those winter months you're going to be getting your chains out at least 1 or 2 times a week, then I would recommend maybe upgrading to a more heavy duty set of chains, maybe the Titan chain alloy snow tire chains. That's one that I would recommend that will give you a little bit better traction through the snow and ice. But like I said, if only a couple times a year you want to have these just in case you need that extra traction, these are a really nice and economical set. Now what's really nice about these cable chains, especially if you compare it to a ladder pattern cable chain, is that this is a diagonal pattern. So it goes back and forth, and it's giving you more coverage around the tire and also a much smoother ride. With those ladder pattern styles, kind of is like one link here, then another one, and then another one. Well, with that, it kind of feels like a lot of little speed bumps, and you're not getting as much traction as you could get with this diagonal set. Now the heavy-duty cables that make up the frame of the chains have these nice steel rollers around them. These are going to give you really good traction through any light snow and ice that you might experience. The rolling action of them makes for a much smoother ride than a set of steel chains. And like I said, if you are getting heavy snow or ice, then I'd probably recommend getting a more heavy-duty set. But this is going to actually perform very well in those lighter conditions. What's nice about these chains is that we have a rubber adjuster included with the chains. You get one for each set. So what this does is it kind of pulls down on every side of the chain to make sure that they are snug against your vehicle and that you're going to get a smooth ride and good traction. Now the chains do come in a quantity of 2, and like I said, you are going to get a rubber adjuster for both of them. We are going to have a speed rating of 30 miles per hour, so just make sure you're keeping it slow out there. And what I always suggest is when you first get your chains, whether it's these cable chains or any other set that you get them out, practice with them a little bit, install them a couple times on your Passat just to make sure you know exactly what you're doing. So if you find yourself in an inclement weather situation, you can get through, get them installed with no issues. I'll go ahead and walk you through that install right now. Now the first thing you want to do is lay out your chains and then just make sure that there's no kinks or twists in the links, and also make sure there's no broken cables or rollers either. So what we'll do from there is you can kind of see how this part is split. We're going to slide it behind the tire and bring these two parts around to the front side. So this half will go to the front side of the tire, towards the front of the vehicle, and we're going to line up that side right there, and then pull this all the way out, bring it over just like that. Now we're going to pick up both sides of the cable, bring it up behind our tire. You see I hooked it on right there. We'll let that kind of slide behind the tire, bring it up front, connect it right there, and then make our way to the bottom and do the same thing. Now we can throw on our included rubber adjuster. We'll just bring it up from behind the cable. Just get each side on there. Just like that, you can see we got a nice snug fit on our tire. So we can go ahead and repeat this process for the other side. And once you got both your chains installed, drive forward a little bit, and then if it's possible, go ahead and stop and get out and just make sure that no adjustments need to be made. But other than that, you're going to be ready to hit the road. Well, thank you all for watching, and I hope this information helped you out. But that's going to do it for our test fit of the Titan chain diagonal cable snow tire chains on our 2014 Volkswagen Passat.